If you're like me, you are struggling with digital clutter. And how is your inbox? Is there a couple hundred messages, a couple thousand, or maybe even 10,000s of messages? Oh my goodness, I have been there and I've tried so many systems, and I want to share how I mastered my inbox and I finally got to inbox zero, to where it's so clean, and it's like when I open my inbox, it's like ta-da, just a few messages every day. And I do have a business and I have several email addresses. I'm going to share my whole process with you and why you need to get Gmail if you don't have it already. So let's jump right into the video, and I'm going to share my screen with you and explain to you how I organize my inbox. All right, here is my desktop. I just wanted to show it to you because the reason why I have nothing on here, I just want to look at my desktop. I want it to make me happy and make me smile. So I picked a picture that as soon as I boot up my computer, I see this and it makes me happy. It makes me smile. It's my daughter. And also there's no clutter. I only have one folder here that is just stuff I need to access quickly. Other than that, I don't really have much on my computer anymore. Everything is in my Dropbox. I will get to that later. So let me just go to my browser, and I have Gmail open already, but here's Gmail. So when you go to Google, you're automatically logged in with the first account you logged into. I have several Google accounts. So if you want the right account to show up on your Gmail and not always have to change, you need to log out of all Gmail accounts and log in with the one that you want to show up here by default. So I'm going to Gmail. As you can see, I have inbox zero at this point, no emails. And I wanted to share with you how I make this look clean. So the background, I chose chess just because my daughter and me, we are in a chess club. We enjoy this. And it was also a picture that made it easy for me to see everything. You could pick a background that is just, that you enjoy. So all I have here is, this is of course in German, this is my inbox, this is sent, and this is folders. In folders, when I love the clean look of this, and then there are my tools here on the right side. I will get into these in just a little bit. When I click on folders, you can see I have 3 categories here that I created. And basically, these are the 3 categories I divide my life into, basically. So there's Freya Casey, which is everything me as a singer and performing artist, anything that has to do with that. And then I have subcategories here. And then I have this folder right here, Master Your Voice. It's color coded, and I color coded those labels. Master Your Voice is anything that has to do with my online presence of my singing coaching. And so there's the masterclass, podcast, and YouTube. I have a podcast and YouTube channel. And testimonials are positive emails I get from people who send me just feedback, how my videos have helped them or how my masterclass has helped them. I just started saving them, and I don't have all of them in here, but it makes me happy when I look at this. It makes me more positive. And then I have personal. So personal is divided into account info. So this is just anything I sign up to. Adoption, because we were looking into adoption, and this also is about foster parenting, which I'm on the roster waiting for placement. Auto is my car, everything that has to do with, I purchased a new car last year. And private is anything that's just personal stuff. And resources to read, these are emails I save when I think, this is not something I want to delete, but I don't have time right now. But this is a resource, like I want to really read this article or the blog post or the email that was sent. Very clean. And then of course this means more. And when I expand, you can see here are all the subfolders, and I want to show you how you can set. These are, of course, this is really hard now because it is in German, but you can turn the labels, you can turn off and on what you want to show up. So you just go to this little icon here. These are the settings, and then go to labels, and you can choose which ones you want to show up, what categories you want to show here. And so I turned off everything except the ones I want to actually see, and enjoy that. So let me go back to the settings. You can also forward any emails from any email address to go to your Gmail inbox. And you can also add other accounts. So I have 4 email accounts here. So I basically told Gmail, I can tell Gmail to send every email. So this is what I did. Send email that it was like from the address that it was sent to. Meaning, if someone sends me an email to justbabystuff at gmail.com, which is kind of my personal, then when I reply, it'll show people that I replied from this email right here. And if someone sends me an email to this one, Freya at masteryourvoice.tv, I reply and it will be sent from this email address. I used to have a lot of different emails and I had to like check them all, and now it's all in one place. You can also, of course, just fetch all the emails from other email accounts. You could totally do that, but I have a forwarding set up in those other email accounts. So and then we have add-ons, which is awesome. And right now I have 2 add-ons installed. It's Dropbox and Trello. I use Trello for project management, and Dropbox, since I don't save all my files on my computer, I have everything in Dropbox. And as you can see, it's here. So when I want to send an email, I can just go to my Dropbox and I can add a file from my Dropbox. And it's not saved on my computer. I think it's awesome because it makes my life easier. I will show you my Dropbox at a different time because I really think managing your folders and making it to where you can easily find stuff is so important. And I have a calendar in here, and I oftentimes will put appointments in here. None today because today is an office day. And I also have notes here, and it's all connected to other devices, but I'm not using this one. And then tasks. I do use tasks. And as you can see, I have some tasks here. You can add a task, and it's all within my Gmail. I can also make a task out of an email, and that's awesome when I want to be reminded to touch base with someone. But I wanted to show you something else. So when an email comes in, a lot of times we leave stuff in the inbox, and that's what causes problems of overflow. Let me just go to this one right here or to this one right here. For example, let's just say this email right here, like I can't reply right now because there's something I need to check, but I don't want to keep it in my cluttered inbox. So what I can do is I can postpone it. These are all tools within Gmail. I can just postpone it, and I can tell it to postpone it until later today or tomorrow or later this week or this weekend or next week, or I can even just pick a date and time, which is really awesome because then it'll automatically show back up in my inbox. And I do this a lot on emails that I need to, I need to check on people. They said, yeah, I'll get back with you. And then I set the date to show up in my inbox again to make sure I'm touching base with them. So anything that I want to be reminded of, I could even send an email to myself and set a reminder for it to come back if there's something periodically. So this is all. So I think by making it very easy, the visual clutter is something that I think it really clutters your brain. It's not a good thing. And I used to have this massive problem of so many emails. And now, since I've been using Gmail properly and really using this is free, okay? So free tools. And you can see I have 15 gigs that I could have available, but I only have 1.09 gigs used up, so 7%, because I delete things when they're done, when I've taken care of things. I save attachments that need to be saved to my Dropbox, which also means I have no clutter on my desktop. I know where to put it, and it's so easy. You can also make labels, but I think this, just by putting it in the right folders, that's all I ever do. And ever since I've been doing this, it's so easy every day to get to inbox 0. So that's all. I know there's so much more digital clutter that we have. There are the photos, there's like our phones, and I'm gonna share that in future videos, but I thought email is just the #1 thing for me. I hope this video helps you to conquer those masses of emails, to not be overwhelmed, because for me personally, it might sound funny, but it's true. I sleep better when my inbox is taken care of and there's not a lot. My brain doesn't have to think about things and like things I have to take care of, or it's just clutter in my mind. And by having a clean inbox, it just gives me more peace of mind. Thank you so much for watching today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend if they're also struggling with their inboxes overflowing constantly. Subscribe if you have not already for more videos on minimalism and family and healthy living. Until next time, be blessed, and I do hope to see you soon.